Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you have to check out the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling. I'm talking about the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. If you're looking for pay-per-view predictions, if you're looking for pay-per-view reviews, if you're looking for interviews, check out the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast.
Crash and Burn! Welcome to the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we are talking about the first pay-per-view back on the road, Money in the Bank 2021. And it took place at the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas, with a full-capacity crowd on July 18th, which is this past Sunday, live on Peacock, despite the fact that the feed was messed up during the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, before we get to the episode, Omar, come on in.
Hello, everyone around the world. It's your boy, Wrestling Omar 2.0. You're welcome here at the WWE Money in the Bank review of this year 2021 moment. We expect a little glitch beginning of men's bank match.
Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about a great show. We'll get into a surprise at the end of the show, which can explain the shirt I'm wearing for this episode.
Yeah.
All right. Pre-show match. Usos defeated Rey and Dominic to become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Wow.
I think it's an okay way to have the crowd live at the arena and at home watching through Peacock to get hyped up for the main card, and I think it's a great way to kick off the show. Well, in terms of pre-show, I didn't say it, but okay. And congrats to Usos for becoming the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Omar.
Well, it was a quite thing what happened when it was Friday Night SmackDown moment when they wanted to defend the tag team champion, but Mysterio cheated first, saying that the Usos complained that they cheated, and honestly, they had a rematch that day, but Roman Reigns disqualified, and now they got their payback on this pay-per-view match. The Usos retained, and one twin suddenly did the same what Rey Mysterio did like the last time. And the quite thing, I don't get it. Why would Mysterio do the same thing? Tell them, Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville that they were cheating. The two puts were on the road because one of the twins grabbed him, and the referee didn't realize.
Yep. And now let's go on to the main card of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Nikki ASH become Miss Money in the Bank. I think it's well deserved for Nikki. She deserved this opportunity to become the women's Money in the Bank ladder match winner for this year, and it's great to see her cash in the next night to get the title off of Charlotte Flair, who she won in at the pay-per-view, unfortunately. But all that matters is that Nikki ASH is the new Raw Women's Champion. So I think it's a great way to kick off the show to have Nikki win the Money in the Bank ladder match. Omar.
Well, I was shocked. I thought Liv Morgan was this close. She was this close to opportunity to win the Money in the Bank. Also, in every women's member got in three ladders at the same time, and Nikki Ash shocked the world, climbing on top of the woman and get the briefcase. And it was a smart thing next day that Charlotte wins the Money in the Bank, being champion, and also Rhea Ripley when the match was disqualified. Also, only Nikki cashed it in. More thing.
Yep. Anyways, AJ Styles and Omos defeated the Viking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team Championship. They retained. So Omar, what do you think?
It's great, honestly. We've seen Viking Raiders Raw Tag Team Champions before, so why would we need Viking Raiders back to be champions? We just need new ones like AJ Styles, Omos. Unless they finish with the Viking Raiders, let's see who will face them on the next pay-per-view.
Yep, and I think it's an okay match. Not too special, really. Like, it's just those two having a match as normal for the Raw Tag Team titles. But anyways, I'm looking right here because I have the match card on my other computer. Anyways, Bobby Lashley defeated Kofi Kingston by technical submission. Oof, it was kind of predictable. It was just Bobby Lashley beating the hell out of Kofi Kingston. I kind of knew he was going to retain. Though I also respect Bobby Lashley no matter what. Omar.
Honestly, we knew that Bobby Lashley is still going to retain. There is no way Kofi Kingston to be two-time world champion. Not a Kofi Mania moment at Money in the Bank. And next thing, Bobby Lashley got a new rivalry, and it's Goldberg. But first, Keith Lee returned that day, but he got lost, and then Goldberg comes out.
Yeah. Anyways, this match, Charlotte Flair defeated Rhea Ripley, new Raw Women's Champion. Fuck this match. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo,
Omar, go ahead.
I'm in shock. I thought Becky Lynch would come out and stop this, distract Charlotte, let Rhea Ripley to win again, and make Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley SummerSlam, but it ain't happening. Oh my god. I want to hear the crowd, like when Charlotte did the final move, and out of nowhere, the music Becky Lynch is started. And everyone say that she was hurt, but it didn't happen, sadly.
Yeah. Anyways, the next match, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Biggie becomes Mr. Money in the Bank 2021. It's a great Money in the Bank ladder match, and Biggie deserves this opportunity to boost his career up to new levels and become a big star at the company. So for sure, I cannot wait to see whenever he cashes in and wins the title. Omar.
Well, congratulations to Big E. First time seeing Money in the Bank briefcase holding up in the air. And honestly, Big G, with all due respect, but he's the first African American holding the briefcase money. I never seen a person like that holding the briefcase. It was my first time seeing it, but he shocked the world. Congratulations! Now he's gonna have a big push. Lexi,
A big push, deserved.
Yeah, Lexi, he's gonna cash in successfully, maybe tonight or any day or a pay-per-view show, whenever he wants.
Up to a year. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the main event. Roman Reigns defeated Edge by pinfall. Now, most of us went for Edge, as we said in the predictions episode, but Roman Reigns wins, but there's something good that came out at the end. The return of the franchise to leader of the C Nation, John Cena.
Yes.
John Cena. So aside from that, this match was a good way to close off the show. Edge nearly had it. He had us on our seats. And yeah, it sucks he never got it, but at least we have John Cena back, and this could set up a match between John Cena and Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam at the Allegiant Stadium.
Wow, that'd be great.
Yeah, so a great closer, Omar.
Wow, I'm in shock again. We knew the Roman Reigns, he's gonna retain, and Edge versus Rollins is happening for the next pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's happening too.
And all of a sudden, John Cena returns and says, "You can't see me. I'm coming for that title. I am next."
That's right, as he said in the next time on Raw.
And my question is, will he be the 17 times champion? Because he's gonna break Ric Flair's record right there. Because Ric Flair and John Cena are the 16-time world champion. Both wrestling legends are tied.
Oh yeah. So anyways, before we get to the ratings, Lucas has some thoughts that he sent me, which I'll read out right here. So just hang out for a minute.
Yes.
Anyway, so Lucas attempted. He cannot be here because he has some stuff to do. So he sent me his thoughts through DM. So his thoughts on the pre-show match. He thought it's a great pre-show match. He said that the bloodline will be dripping in gold, and they are now. Also, that mysterious entrance was cool, but they should have jumped like the old days. Alright. And the first Monday Night Ladder match for the women's, probably the weakest out of the card. Still a decent match overall. I was surprised Nikki won, but hey, it worked out at the end, where she won the championship. Also, people stopped bitching and moaning. The Raw Tag Team Championship match. It was a great tag team match, and for a second, he thought the Viking Raiders was going to win, but no, AJ Styles and almost won, which was predictable. The WWE Championship match. Bobby beat the living shit out of a Jamaican with it, but it was predictable. The Raw Women's Championship match. Not surprised, Charlotte won. Great match. Men's ladder match. Well, what a match. This was a great spot. And everything, and the crowd teamed into it. And I told y'all, Big E gonna win. Now he's Mr. Money in the Bank. And we'll see who he'll cash in on. Roman versus Edge. Match of the night, no doubt. I told y'all Roman was gonna win, and he didn't lose. But hey, props to Edge for putting on a great match, and Seth Rollins was gonna get involved, which was predictable. And it'll set up Seth versus Edge at SummerSlam. And since John Cena returned, it's gonna set him up versus Roman, which he is hyped for. Anyways, that's Lucas's thoughts. He did not send me his rating, but it's okay. My rating is gonna be like a 9 out of 10 if it was for Charlotte winning.
Right.
Omar.
My ratings, it would be a 9.5, even though John Cena shocks everyone the return, and the crowd from the beginning of the road back our first pay-per-view this year due to the pandemic a year ago.
Yes, and thank you to the WWE for putting on great shows during the pandemic.
Yeah.
This past year, from the Performance Center into the Thunderdome.
Yes.
And it's great to have them back on the road. And tonight they're live from Cleveland for SmackDown and at the Rolling Loud Music Festival in Miami. 2 locations.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 2 matches over there
Yeah, 2
at
matches.
the festival. Yeah, while the rest of the show is in Cleveland.
Yeah.
By the way, it's been a great week for WWE since they're back on the road. So we got some returns like John Cena. Also, No More Words by Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, and also the debut of returning to the main roster, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor's back too.
Tony Storm's debuting tonight.
Tonight too, yeah. We got some
We
great
got
stuff
Shotzi
happening.
and Tegan.
We have some great stuff happening.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the end of the Money in the Bank review. Our next predictions episode is gonna be SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver 36.
Oh man, this is gonna be wonderful.
This is gonna be great. We got it coming next month. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we review Money in the Bank 2021. We hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe to the Crash and Burn Podcast. Hit the like button, comment, and do the same for our music podcast, the Moshcast. And we have some great stuff coming up since we're emerging from this dreadful pandemic. As COVID at 37. Everyone's getting vaccinated. COVID's going away. COVID can fuck off.
Oh yeah, fuck it up.
Because we're back on the road, baby.
Yes, we are.
Anyways, Omar, end it off.
All right, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for watching this Crash and Burn podcast of the WWE Money in the Bank 2021 review. And also, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and go follow, like, subscribe to the Mosh Cash member. And also, you don't want to follow this, then guess what?
Get over here.
Yep.
Omar's quote.
Yes. So be sure to like, subscribe to this channel.
Yes, sir. All right, everybody. We'll see you for our next episode. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Crash and burn!